Hello, gamers of the Game Report. There will be an RP contest at the end of this video. Thank you guys for all the nice comments and feedback and likes you guys leave on the video. And welcome to any new people that are coming to this channel for the first time. So this video is going to be a Corki gameplay tutorial to teach people how I play Corki and to see how I do it. Basically, the reason for this video is I got a comment an hour ago recently on one of my videos, the newest video I put up, the Callista video. He wrote, "Hey, the Game Report, you said you hoped Callista would be as strong as Corki. I was thinking about Corki and I played him a lot when he was free. Can you maybe make an AD carry video as Corki? I would really like it. Sorry for my bad English." Your English was perfectly fine there, man. Thank you for the comment, and I read all comments on my videos. I wrote that I'll make a video tutorial of it. I'll show you the runes and masteries I use and show you how I do Corki. So, the runes I use: flat AD marks, flat AD Quints, flat armor seals, and flat armor glyphs. The reason for these is there's no point in attack speed on Corki in the runes because he is an AD caster. He gets a lot off building AD because his ult, his Q, his E all scale off AD ever since they added that ratio on the Q. In a recent buff, they buffed Corki, that's why he's so strong now. The flat MRs for all those AP supports out there like Nami, Thresh. Yes, Thresh does magic damage, guys. His ult can hit you for a lot if you have no MR in your glyphs. His Flay will do a lot, his hook will do a lot. There's also obviously Karma and Zyra, all these AP supports. So then flat armor seals outscale flat HP seals by level 5, and on Corki you're not going to really do much pre-6 anyways. You do a little bit of trading, maybe win a fight if your support does something, but you're not really looking to do much until level 6. So armor seals is probably the best, or a combination of both, maybe half flat HP seals and half flat armor seals. There's no point in getting scaling HP on AD carry because your whole point is like early mid game. Scaling is kind of the opposite of what you want from runes. And masteries, I take double-edged sword, butcher, devastating strikes, and havoc to help last hitting. All four of those masteries help for last hitting. They do extra damage to minions. Exposed weakness is good because you're going to be poking with your ult, and everyone, including you, will do 1% more to that person you hit. Spell weaving and blade weaving are really good on AD casters, such as Corki, because the E on Corki, his Gatling gun, it applies many stacks of blade weaving really quickly because it procs many times. It does a lot of like small amounts of damage. It's similar to Morgana's Tormented Soil and that support item. Spell weaving also is good on him because you'll weave in auto attacks as much as you can on Corki, while then your Q and your ult and Gatling gun will do more damage because of the spell weaving. So 3% increased damage twice for your auto attacks and for spells is really good on him. And I've been playing a lot of Corki lately, actually, and Corki is going to be the reason I get to Diamond, so it's actually pretty interesting that the guy asked me for a video on Corki. So I have this game here, and I went 8-1-10 this game. Spoiler, we won. It started out actually quite bad, so I'm going to show this. I have to fix one thing with this. Sorry about that. First time I'm doing this. So there's the game. You should now be able to see it, hopefully. I'm going to switch to me and then start the game. So, I'm going to show you guys how I start the game out and what I do and why I do it. So, usually when the buff's about to spawn, I stand around this area because this is a max auto attack range for Corki. And then I'll head down through the river to get to the lane as fast as I can after doing 3 auto attacks to the buff. Doing 3 auto attacks and standing at max range, you'll make it to the lane almost every single time, just in time to last hit the 1 minion so you don't miss any CS or experience. At most, you're going to miss the CS, but you're going to get the experience because you're in range. So usually I just screw around at the buff while we wait for it to spawn. So the Swain and Jarvan are actually duo, and that's why he's guarding it and gonna leash him. Normally mids don't leash the jungler. So he leashed him. We got our really good leash off, and then he smites immediately. Anyways, we're gonna go to bot lane and get our CS. So the Scion also started red buff, or the bottom side of the map, so their bot lane had to leash as well, so we're gonna actually have the push advantage in this lane, because I got a second earlier because of the way I started the buff. So I didn't miss a CS, and we actually have push advantage. You'll see we've killed our minions before they've killed theirs, and now we can bully them a bit while they try to push. We're going to get level 2 advantage here shortly. So you'll see we've pushed by 2 whole minions before them. Now in this lane you have to, there's a few small things you have to notice. I have a Janna support where they have a Nami, so any poke I do is going to be nullified because Nami has heal, and Nami also took ignite. I didn't notice this in the matchup. We got level 2 first, so I'm thinking, oh, this is great. But their Nami's full HP and has ignite. So you have to watch this. I get outplayed really hard because I made a crucial mistake of not knowing that Nami had heal. Now I'm playing really aggressive for some reason with a Janna support. I should have played it more passive. It's my mistake here, guys. So right now, you'll see the CS is quite even. We're about tied in the first couple of waves, which is fine, and it's because I missed a couple CS instead of CSing us harassing, which is really wrong. I played these first couple levels really bad, but she gets bubbled by the Nami and gets some free damage on. We poke them both really hard, but I get low here. So I burn my W, and now I have no escape except for flash heal. So I get really greedy here. Instead of just recalling, I stay. I dodge the bubble. I'm like, okay, I'm going to be safe here. And then Nami gets the W on me, auto, ignite, and the Vayne ignite. I mean the Vayne auto. So that was enough damage because I didn't see that the Nami had ignite. I heal after it. I get my heal half effectiveness, and I die for free. The Nami, luckily, got the kill, so she got the first blood, and the Vayne only gets an assist. She does get a CS advantage on me, gets lane control back, and experience on me now. She's got a whole, she has level 3, I'm level 2. Gonna come into the lane, hopefully get level 3. Now we have to play from behind because of that early mistake. The thing we can look at, though, is we got the Nami ignite, and our Janna burned exhaust earlier, before that fight even happened. She burned it for free on Vayne, when she thought the Vayne was gonna kill me. The Vayne burned both her summoners, I burned both of mine. We can still look forward to my level 6 is going to be, in my opinion, stronger than Vayne because I can poke. I can burst, where she is all in and she's got to chase me and I can just kite it back into burst. So, I come back to the lane and there's nice CS waiting for me, so at least I get level 3. I'm not really that far behind in experience, but I am down gold. So you'll see on the first back, I got an extra Doran's Blade and 3 health pots. She got 2 longswords, so she has about, what is it, 12 AD more than me now, and she should win these next fights. We'll see what happens. So obviously I'm just farming it up, trying to play it safe now. I'm not pushing, I'm last hitting because I'm actually quite afraid of what could happen here. So the Nami roams up to mid, and the Swain 2v3s with the Jarvan, and the Swain still gets a kill. Goes 1 for 1, but Jarvan dies. That's okay, because our Swain got a kill. Swain's up 17 CS, and only down 1 kill mid lane. He's actually quite large now, because it was in a Kali lane. The Vayne roamed up to... I guess they were debating a 5-minute dragon, so she got a CS disadvantage now of 11, and there is this big wave though, and I have a level on her now, so we get to bully her in this lane a bit. While my Janna's warding and there's no Nami, I had half of Vayne's HP while she's trying to farm. Because I know she's going to try to last hit these, I poked her as much as I could, and there's the Nami heal. So, pretty much nullified all the damage I just did to her AD carry. But at least I have a few CS back in this lane. I definitely am not that far behind her. Let me actually check what this gold disadvantage is right now. So I'm only down by, I'm up by 30 gold at this moment in time because of the CS. So I'm actually not down any gold, just the items. She has a longsword on me. So I got a bunch of HP taken from me because the Nami's so strong. And use health pots to get back in the lane. So this lane's going to get quite interesting soon here. So the game's 4-2, we're actually losing, but our Swain got a solo kill on the Akali. So you'll see, she just reached 5, I am 5. We're about tied in experience, even with that early kill on us. There's going to be an interesting thing that happens here. The Nami's Ignite is about to be up, and they're going to try to fight me. She's going to burn Ignite, and instead of continuing the fight low, I'm just going to recall. so she'll burn her ignite for free. The Swain roamed top and got a free kill on the Vi that was overextending with no wards. Or her only ward was try a bush and he walked through the river. So the Vayne gets really good damage on me here, and I'm like, holy shit, I have no way to 1v2 this because my Janna's and low, so I just get greedy here and I walk up, I get bubbled, ignited. I'm not sure why she ignited me here. I guess she was expecting that the bubble would last longer or some follow-up from Vayne. But instead we both just recall, we got the Nami Ignite for free, and we get to go back to the lane with my Vamp Scepter and health pots. Most of the time on my early backs I'll get 3 health pots, and late game I'll only get 1, because 1 health pot in a fight can change it, because 150 health across 10 seconds is actually quite a lot. So you'll see now I'm only down 2 CS, and not really down much gold because it was an assist that she has up on me. We go down to this ball lane and they're pushing our tower. They actually are just about to get our tower, but the Janna shield and us attacking them slowed it down. The Janna exhausted the Vayne, so I knew I could win this fight now because Nami has no ignite. I get a Janna shield, so my Q and autos do a lot of damage. I have all my spell weaving and blade weaving. You saw it, right? My spell weaving and blade weaving were at max, so I did a lot of damage. Then the Janna actually flash W's the Nami, so I get her too. I got a double kill, and now I'm back in the lane. So I'm tied CS and actually up 2 kills now. If you notice the gold, I'm up 300 gold in this lane after losing the early game. I'm also now level 6 before them, and this is going to get really interesting for us. The Janna is really good this game. I think this Janna is doing amazing. She's playing well. I played the early game really bad. I could have played a lot more passive, but I was getting zoned by the Nami really hard, and instead of accepting it, I took a lot of free damage. So I left the Vayne here just in case, because I knew the Nami was coming, and we just backed off. So you'll see here, because the Janna is low mana and health, we go back and we want to buy with the amount of a lot of gold we have. Normally on this back, actually, I changed my build path. I'd normally go Sorc Shoes here, but in this game, it's before I tried this different change, and this is still when I'm doing Rush Trinity Force after a Vamp Scepter. The Vamp Scepter helps me stay in the lane. If you notice, after I was half HP, killed them both, I ended up sustaining all the way back up to full HP because of the Vamp Scepter. So the Swain is snowballing really hard now because of the roaming that he's doing. He's only up like 10 or 15 CS, but he now has 5 kills. He's really big, and he almost has his Rod of Ages. He'll probably get on this back. Now with me, I have all my summoners up. I'm level 6, and I have my sheen. So this is going to be pretty big. I'm actually up gold on the Vayne now because of that double kill. So I don't think them both dying for the tower was worth it, and it actually got me back in the game where the Nami got their kill. That's Scion ult. So my Janna matches the roam of the Nami, and I'm just pushing up bot lane, getting CS back in the game, while Vayne did double golems. If Vayne was in that mid lane, it might have been a little bit different there, but she wasn't. She did double golems, so that's fine. So instead of overextending and pushing for the tower, instead I just roam to mid lane, and we're looking to group because the Swain is so big. We're going to take advantage of that. So here we go. Rumble gets the free tower damage top lane because Vi roamed to mid and died for free. We insta-killed the Vayne out of the fight because she got snared and was in the front of the fight instead of waiting for the fight to start. She gets caught and dies for free. So we just killed 2 people for free, and now we get this mid tower as our reward. And Rumble's going to get top tower. So now we're up 4 kills and 1,000 gold, even though we're down 2 towers. After these 2 towers, we're going to be up 2,000 gold. And then once we get this dragon, we're up 3,000. So we get a huge gold advantage, all because of catch on mid lane, in mid lane. This is where it gets interesting, though. So you'll see we're doing dragon. They have no vision, except for in this back bush beside blue. So we see this Nami here, and me and the Jarvan are like, oh, free kill. So the Janna almost gets the Nami almost gets caught. The Nami goes back in because she landed the bubble. So right here, we kind of actually got baited by the Nami, and instead of getting a free kill, she flashed out. As soon as we saw the Nami flash, we should have backed off, but instead, Jarvan got condemned into his own Cataclysm and died for free. And then Swain and me tried fighting the rest of them in a 2v3. I just backed away and W'd out because we weren't going to win that, and he died for free. So, and we also lose a tower. So our gold lead goes from the 3k gold lead to nearly 1.4k gold lead. We throw a gold lead back in. This is like plat at its finest of throws after throws, if you know what I mean. So now we smarten it up. We're like, okay, guys, we need to group. We have a really fed Swain. Corki has big items, and we should really group. They get a free kill on a Kali. I guess she tried to burst out Janna, but Janna's exhaust too OP. You can see that Akali burned everything she had, and Janna just had to exhaust. So time to group up. Swain gets blue buff and bot lane farm, and we're grouping up, pressuring mid lane. Top wave is in our favor, so we can pretty much just group here after he pushes bot. Oh, but I made a joke here that I'd go bot lane, and then Swain never actually got the farm, so I had to go to bot lane. But instead, team fight starts, so we never even cleared the bot wave, which actually was a huge mistake. And here I solo out the Vayne before the fight starts, and then I take the kill on Sion, W to get the triple kill. Sorry, wait, I didn't get the third kill. I get Akali here with my red buff, so that was a triple kill for me. The Rumble was gonna teleport in, but he canceled it because he saw that we already won the fight. The fight went so well because I picked off the Vayne that was half HP from the side, and then the Sion absolutely did nothing in the fight because he was getting targeted by 3 people, and then Akali, she just got bursted as well. Her shroud doesn't provide armor or magic resist anymore, so she's really squishy. And Corki Q is actually really good against Akali because you can just shoot it on her shroud and it will reveal and damage her like crazy. So now I'm pushing up this bot wave that I finally wanted to push up. I got a triple kill in that fight, so I'm huge. I have a lot of gold. I need to go back. The Swain picks up a free kill on Sion and then dies for it, but it was worth. Getting a Swain fed's really good. So you'll see I finish my Triforce here and I get Sorc shoes, I'm pretty sure. No, I don't get Sorc shoes yet. Do I? Do I? Nope. How much do I have? 200. Okay, so I bought some more health pots just to be able to sustain. So let's look across the board. I'm 5-1-3 after that triple kill. Swain's 9-3. Huge. Our Jarvan's really tanky and he's getting back in the game after a few early deaths. And our Janna hasn't died. She's 0-0-10. She's a beast. Janna's doing really good this game. She's half the reason why the bot lane turned around. Okay, so I was pushing up mid and then we see a fight starting over here with the Jarvan initiate. And in the 2v3, they just disengaged with the Janna tornado. So that's fine. Vayne was bot lane, we saw her push out the wave, so we're trying to look for a play here. Swain gets a catch on the Nami. The Nami is definitely on tilt now, because clearly she's playing really weird and aggressive when behind. The Swain's huge. I got a red buff slow on that Sion, as well as the Q from Swain. Slowed him enough for him to get the E off, and the E, the E damage over time killed him. So the Vi died to one of the crows from Swain. Then my Q cleaned up Akali, and right here is just easy cleanup. I was full HP, not targeted in that entire fight because of the Swain threat. They all focus Swain, so I get free damage, and I get another double kill. Easy cleanup. Now here's the Nami just playing more aggressive. Like, what's she trying to do here? She's 1v3, not obviously not going to be able to do much or stop us. So I see this gigantic wave bot lane, so I just back off, rush to that bot lane because it's a huge farm wave. Up 30 farm on the Vayne at the moment, and that's like 20 CS, so I'll have a huge CS advantage plus 6 kills and 3 assists. So you can see that on Corki, I play extremely safe, really good positioning, and I try to do as much damage as I possibly can while also staying as safe as possible. And I W into the wave so I can Q the back far part. The W trail will burn the minions that I land on, and my Q alt will insta-kill range minions with just a Q alt every time with this build. Now I've changed my build to be Vamp, Scepter, Sorc Shoes, then Trinity Force. I find it a lot better, a lot safer, and much more damage quicker. It's an earlier power spike that also scales better because of the earlier Sorc Shoes. I can roam more, I can get to a fight sooner, I can position better, and I just like it a lot better. It's a lot safer, is the biggest reason. So, Swain's now just going crazy, trying to get all the kills he can. For his death, they killed 3, and off that we're probably gonna try to kill some more because we're the Rumble alt too strong now. So right here, I cutlass the Scion passive to just make sure that he can't do anything, and I wanted to see if I'd get gold for killing the passive. We didn't. Here's the Nami. Not sure what she was doing there, but we just easily clean her up because she's clearly on tilt and trolling right now. So free kill on the Nami. Now we see that Dragon just came up, so we immediately roam to Dragon after killing everybody. That was mostly the team, but I did at least get 1 kill on that. You can see me and Swain are huge at the moment, and Swain's just gonna go crazy now. So that's what begins to happen. So we get another free dragon. We've got every dragon for the entire game, and this is after that bot lane early first blood into my double kill and coming back in the game. We actually had no jungler presence on bot lane at all from either side, and no roam from mid from either side. So it was just us winning bot lane, and then the Vayne getting caught over and over again, which is what happened again. She tries fighting Swain, gets caught by the W, and then dies for free. So here's where Nami's just like AFK, so she dies for free. And here we go. Jarvan misses EQ, but that's okay, because Swain's gigantic. Here he goes turret diving with Zhonya's. Free kill on Akali. Rumble teleports in. Free kill on Scion. I get turret aggro twice, so I have to back out. I didn't want to take too much damage from the turret, because I'm going to need to kill these turrets, because me and Jarvan are the only AD on the team, but he's full tank. So they surrender, because that was pretty much over. The Vayne and Nami wouldn't have been able to do anything. So you can see how even though I gave up an early first blood to not knowing that Nami had Ignite, which I probably should check next time, and I should play a lot more passive than in that lane, knowing that she has Ignite and she has heals. Overall, my idea is that build path with just last hitting and harassing when you can, poking when you can, and obviously playing as safe as you possibly can. Play for yourself in team fights, because you're an AD carry, you're not the tank, you're not the initiator. You're there to do as much damage as possible while staying safe and staying alive. After that first death, I never died for the rest of the game. So I hope you learned a lot from this video, and I hope this will help you guys play Corki in the future. If this did help you, leave some comments in the comment section below of your links to your match history, if that's cool with you guys. Let me know if you guys play Corki, if you guys like him, if there's anything you do differently than I do, and if there's any other champions you guys want me to do in any role, any champion. I will try to do it. This is a new series I'm going to start doing, which is tutorials for champions that you guys request. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.